Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 24 of my Level Up series with Hashtag United, where I'm taking Hashtag United through the levels of the footballing pyramid. Now, in today's episode, we've got two games for you guys: Enfield Town in the league and Aldershot Town in the FA Trophy second round, which should be a really good game. But before we get into that, I'd just like to take a minute for you guys just to hit the subscribe button down below if you want daily Football Manager content. As you know, I'm on a roll at the moment. I think I've uploaded like for the past 13 days or something. 12 days, I should say, 12 days. And I'm hoping to keep that run continued. So yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button below. In regards to what's been going on then, let's go to the schedule, because we've not been playing too great since you've last been with us in that 2-1 win over Hazelhead and 1-1 draw against Western-super-Mare. We picked it up then with a 1-0 win against Taunton. Struggled, we dominated but struggled to score. Tate did manage to finally break the deadlock on the 63rd minute. And we went into a 2-0 away win against Hendon, who were near the bottom of the table, to be expected. Got a clean sheet as well, Fitzhugh, Tate on the score sheet. Then we lost to Hornchurch, which was very frustrating. We lost in extra time. We were just struggling for fitness, but we dominated the game. And Bat Lockwell got an absolute screamer, scored a screamer, 106 minutes to send them through. So we're out of the Southern League Cup, and we pick it up then with a really good 2-0 win away against Juro City, who were in the National League. Hardy and Asude getting the goals for us in that game. Very, very impressive. Then switch gears back to the league, where we lose 1-0 to Kingsland. I was really annoyed in this game, which probably would have made for a better live com. Tom Leake with the own goal, and we dominated on. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. It was so frustrating. Now we pick it up then after that with a 2-1 win. Edsa Ponticelli with the goals. Cade getting a late consolation for them. And then we lose 1-0 to Poole Town. This was very similar to the Tom Leake one, although it doesn't count as an own goal. It just bumbled around in the box, it just fell to him to tap in Chamberlain Gale. So we lost that game. And then we fought back to 2-1 win over Staines. Jeremy Kisu getting a brace. I didn't think we were going to win this game, but we did in the end. Masrani getting sent off in the 28th minute, and I've realised that he is not great. I need to find a replacement as soon as possible. And we've had some unfortunate transfer outs as well, so let's get into that. Jay Mingy's gone to Bromley in the National League. That's why I've had to play Masrani. He scored 2 goals in 4 games in the National League, so he's doing the business. Fair play to him. I'm sad to see him go. He's he's a key player for us. And then Daniel Obi, he's gone to a league below us, which is kind of interesting considering I played him 21 games. 21 games, but he's on a proper contract now anyway. He's not on a non-contract, so maybe he wants the stability to know he's going to be getting paid £275 per week. So fair enough. I hope everything goes well for him. And then finally, let's have a look at the competition. Where are we in the league? We are top of the table. We've got a game in hand on Kingsland, and we're 9 points clear of them as well. So even with our stuttering form, we've managed to keep the gap between us and the chasing pack, because they must be struggling as well. So with this game, if we win today, we'll go 12 points clear, which is really putting us in a good spot to lift the trophy this season. So I shall see you for the Enfield Town game. With that horrific red card that Masrani got in the last game, he's suspended for 2 games now, so Whelan's going to have to fill in at right back, which, to be fair, he probably will be better filling in at right back, to be honest. Fitzhugh. No, Asude. Got to get the top scorer. Richmond's gone way off the boil since his injury. I've been trying to play him. He's just, well, all the strikers really haven't been missing opportunities. And he obviously falls into that category. Stole worthy. Not bad. Yeah, so it's a bit disappointing because he was looking to have maybe his best season of his career with us anyway. But it's not to be. The injuries kind of scuppered him. He's been struggling. He's out of sorts now. But I'm hoping, a player of his quality should bounce back, really. Because he still is, like... If you probably looked at his stats in depth and compared them, maybe Tate slightly has an edge, but he's probably better than Ponticelli and probably as good as Hardy. Wilding, oh come on, let's go. Wilding can always crack one. Let's go. Great start for us, great start. A game that we need to win just to make that buffer to 12 points. And then we've got a lot of margin for error, which can happen at the end of the season. You never know, we might blow up. I've had that in the past where I've been dominating the league and then teams have just kind of figured out the tactic, or just players have gone out of form, and then I'm struggling to win any matches at all, and then they just, the second, third are creeping. I have had that before, so we just need to keep grinding away, and hopefully we'll lift our third, get promoted for the third time in a row, lift another trophy, another league title, which I don't think I've done many times. I think I talked about this previously as well. I'm pretty sure. Joe Cook, what is that defending? For fuck's sake. Yeah. Let's have a look at this. Garbage. Stavum to blame. Just look at him. Look at that. Blocked it and it still fell to him. That's just typical of what's going on right now. It just seems like such a chore at the moment to get any results. Like, things aren't going our way at the moment as well, which is scuppering things. But to get back to my point before I got sidetracked there, yeah, I don't think many times I've been promoted three years running, or I might have been promoted, but I don't think I've ever won 3 titles, league titles in a row. I might have been promoted 3 times, but I don't think I won 3 of the leagues. Like, I might have gone up in the playoffs. Oh my good lord. So this might be some set in history for me personally. Because I'm trying to think, but because I have done a lot of lower league titles. Like, I've done I used to do on the old games like a League 10, from Tier 10, so that's a league obviously below what we're at, what we started at, but I never took them higher than, I think the highest I ever got was maybe League 2 before I kind of gave up on the series. But like, to get to League 2 took me like 7 or 8 seasons. Because obviously sometimes, you know how it goes, you get stuck in a division. It's just hard maybe to get the finances right for recruitment, to bring people through. So you can like be in kind of a state of limbo with the club and stuff like that. That's happened to me. But I'm trying to think if I've won 3 league titles in a row. Like, I mean, in the sense of getting promoted, obviously I did it with Manchester United. I won 3 league titles. But that was in the Premier League. I mean, like, as you're going up through the divisions, because that arguably, I don't know, it's different. Can't speak. Yes, Tate with the goal whilst I'm stuttering all over the place. Yeah, it kind of provides different challenges. you know, this lower league. Well, this isn't even lower league. This is lower league management. Like when you're going down to Division 9 and 10, or Tier 9 and 10. That's real low down. But so they arguably could be perceived as being harder than like being with United and winning the league there, because you have like so much at your disposal in regards to finances. But at the same time, you're playing top quality teams, and it's, you know, like in a league where you've got to play Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, you know, Tottenham, very difficult. Whereas in these leagues, you get a few good teams in there with you, and maybe one or two, and then that's it. Take through. Unlucky, nearly got his brace there. I can't believe I just chunned on about rubbish. Well, stuttered along for this whole game so far. Absolute rambles. Hardy's not really set the world alight. I'm a bit disappointed because looking at his stats, very, very good. But I am sticking him out on the left, and he probably prefers to be a striker for one, you know, the centre forward, and he can play either right side or left wing, so right wing, left wing, and I feel like he might be better on the right wing, but Isude takes that up because he scores goals, number 17, let's go Isude, gonna hit that 20 mark, I'm sure about that, which is very, very impressive. Yeah, so Hardy's kind of been shoehorned into left side of midfield, left wing, should I say. Kind of like your boy SVEN GORAN with Scholes, when he brought Lampard into the midfield and just Scholesy out on the left. That's kind of what I'm doing here, but maybe not to that bad of an extent. Now we have it, full time. Hashtag Utd 3, Enfield Town 1. Welding, Tate and Isude with the goals. Told the boys they were excellent. Let's kind of get the summary now of where we're sitting. Ooh, nicely on 67 points. I don't know if we're going to beat the record. The record's 90, so it is still feasible. We could still lose a couple of games and still get there, but I think we've got to win pretty much all of them now if we have any hopes of beating the league record. Yeah, let's move swiftly on then to see if we can progress further into the FA Trophy. Right, we're at another giant killing moment. Got some news. AFC filed are interested in Michael Tate, which I'm kind of a bit unsure about. I feel like this might be the end for Tate. I feel like he might leave us, which would be disappointing because he's been fantastic. Led the line really well this season. I hope he stays till at least the end of the season, because it'd be a shame for him to go. I'm looking at a player as well from Aldershot, because I've obviously got my scout report back from them, and I've got this guy Turner. Looks very good for 18, valued at 1k. They want 80k for him, and I've just offered him 20k with a sell-on fee as well. He'll be very good. Look at his potential. 18. See what happens. Probably they'll come back and be like, nah, no way, 20k is too cheap, but it's worth a go. You don't get it if you don't ask, I suppose. Can we get another scalp though? Can we get another scalp today? A team in Aldershot that are doing pretty well in the National League, sitting in 8th place, just below the playoffs, so very solid indeed, and I'm going to have to tell Whelan to ease off tackles because he's going to get sent off, because I already just get that feeling. It's going to be a long day for us, I think. It's a tough draw. It is a tough draw. You know, we've got to the second round, which isn't too bad. I suppose that's about right, really. Second round for a tier 7 team. We knocked out Truro, who were in the same division, but obviously they're not doing nowhere near as well. They're near the bottom of the league, so it would have helped massively if we were actually at home, but not to be. But if I did have a decent scout of their players, and really, the quality of our players is as good as theirs. Marco Protic scoring convincingly there. Yeah, if you look through the quality of their players, like, they're pretty similar to ours. I mean, I'm guessing these are their fringe players. I don't know. I literally don't know. I didn't scout out the whole squad, but I'm assuming that they're playing a second string team against us, which hopefully would benefit us. Dackers to Whelan. Carter, what's he going to do with it? Plays it inside to Dackers, who then plays it outside to Whelan. He can ping across, can Whelan. Nice bit of build-up play. Giza, come on, again. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, what a strike. That is outrageous. That is absolutely outrageous. Bang. What a strike by Jeremy Kizu. What an absolute legend. He scored them 2 goals in that game against Staines, and they were identical to that one pretty much. That one was slightly better because it was slightly further back. But oh, Fitzhugh getting the goal for us, putting us 2-1 up against Aldershot. Oh man, Ethan Fitzhugh, normally the guy with the assists, comes in with a valuable goal. Hardy whips one across the box. Fitzhugh has a lot to do there. Keeper probably should do better with that. Should have saved that one. Puts us in the driving seat. Harry Woodward here looks very, very good. Very good. That good that I might try and poach him. Not gonna lie. Might see if they want some money for him. Although he'll probably want ridiculous non-contract, because I can't pay actual contract wages. Oh, Fitzhugh again, nearly getting that brace. If we get another goal, we are really in business. Carter. You're oh my god. Oh, you're mad. You're mad. Let's just quickly shortlist. Right, let's get back to the game, just so I remember to do so. McFarlane, dangerous ball. Oof. Turner probably should have done a bit better with that one. A kid of his quality. Who have we got here? Yeah, they're playing a young team, so I'm assuming it's a second string team. Surely they've not got that young of a first 11. Even though I'm saying that my first 11's pretty young, but you know, they're in the National League now. They surely need some experience in their ranks. No, to be fair, he's 25. Preston here. Oof, he's good. George Windsor. Engel, not that great. He's not that good. I don't rate him as much as that. He is good. Turner's good. They got, and the fullbacks are good. Come on, Marcus Dackers. Marcus Dackers with a screamer. 2 screamers in this game. Wow. Wow, just out of nowhere. It's only his 2nd goal of the season. What a goal that is. What a bullet that is. Jesus. Woo. We've just absolutely... I was going to say we've FM'd them. We've not quite FM'd them because we've been playing pretty well. We've created more chances generally, but they are 2 disgusting goals. Luke Williams here looks quite decent. Windsor heads the ball over. Let's make some substitutions then. And get Ponticelli on actually, because Richmond does not. You're not doing it for me, lad. Here's it. Yeah, Sude, the triple sub threat. Watch Woodward bang this one in. Oh, good. We'll stay strong. And now we're on the ball here. Can we break forward? Fresh pair of legs. Across the front line. Hersit's in now. Oh, 1-on-1, just can't beat him. That would have absolutely sealed the deal now. Sude heads over. God, I just realised I got 4-2-4. Jeez. Let's just go very defensive. Don't need to do anything stupid. Stephen. It's got to be it now. No way can we concede 2 goals now, surely. It's got to be full time. Dackers lumps it. Doesn't lump it very, very far though, does he? That's it, full time. Hashtag United 3. Aldershot 1. Kizu, Fitzhugh, Dackers with the goals to send us through to the 3rd round. Oh God. I thought it would be, well, it was a tough, hard fought game. And we've done absolutely brilliantly to get through this. It's another bit of money, another few grand in the bank. We've done well this season for prize money. With obviously the FA Cup getting to the 1st round. Got a fair chunk of prize money, and now in the FA Trophy we're getting a little bit as well. Because it pays out quite well. Hey. There we go. Win Bill Base 2nd round. 3.71k. Thank you. Jeremy Kizu, the legend that is. Let's just try and skip ahead as quick as we can just to get to the draw and see who we can get in the next round before we move on to bigger and better things. Come on. There we go. 3rd round draw. Let's have a look who we got. Ooh, Ebbsfleet, so another Odharma national team who are 2nd this time, so ooh, and we're away, so very, very tough game ahead of us. Let's have a look at the schedule when we're going to come back. Episode number 25. I guess we'll come back for the Ebbsfleet game. Ebbsfleet, yeah. We've got to, haven't we? I suppose we've just got to do it. So if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and dislike if you disliked it, comment if you want to comment on it, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you in episode number 25. Cheers. See you.